What's going on? Today I'm going to be going over 100 tips for beginners to pro level players that I wish I knew earlier. Whether you're a complete beginner or a pro, I'm sure there's something in here you haven't heard that will help you. Without further ado, let's get straight into the tips. Pickaxing a wood wall twice will always break it. You don't need to hit the circle. Wood walls have 90 HP to start with, but cap out at 150. Brick walls have 99 to start, but cap out at 300. Metal walls start with 110 and cap out at 500. If you look straight down, you can place walls right in front of you, but if you look straight ahead, they'll place one tile away. Cone will always place above your head as long as you're looking above halfway up the build tile. You can tarp with ramps by placing on the top of floors, but also you can do that by placing them on the bottoms of floors. You can now tack sprint while editing. You can reset a build early if you're standing within the threshold where it will push you out. If you build a ramp over your head and jump into it, you'll run slightly faster. If someone edits and resets their wall, it will leave it low health and can be taken in one pickaxe swing. If you're on high elevation, you can jump and rotate ramps to slide extremely fast. If you slide while you heal, you aren't slowed down as much as when you're just walking. While you're sliding, you can also farm materials. If you jump and slide right before your tack sprint runs out, you'll be going faster than if you just run until your tack sprint comes back. If you're tack sprinting while you jump, you go higher than if you jump normally. They changed tack sprinting, so if you jump while tack sprinting, you can change direction in the air. Here's every way to X1 into a box. Pickaxe through the wall with momentum. Shoot through the wall with momentum. Jump with a ramp above your head. Jump from the top with a pickaxe. Jump from the top with a gun. Phase the stair, and then pickaxe or shoot through. Run into the bottom of stair or cone from the top. You can walk through the wall if you edit a door like this, and then walk between the door and the wall. You can also make the wall yellow and shoot through it. You can pickaxe through bottoms while holding forward. Or you can stand on top of a door with a ramp above your head. Not all breakable objects are equal, they give vastly different amounts of material per swing. If you struggle with hitting the blue spots to do double damage, stand right next to where your pickaxe swing and you don't have to move your crosshair almost at all and you'll hit every single blue circle. The trees with thicker trunks give more wood. More angular bricks give much more brick than the circular ones. Metal is the most scarce material on the map. The easiest way to get a lot is by claiming a combat cache or the crate on the train. If you're getting sprayed or fought, switch to hard mats as they have more HP. Use your wood if you aren't getting full spray mat to block sight lines. If you're on the edge of a mountain, you can build 2 walls for the cost of 1. The more tiles of something you edit, the less HP it has. If you tack sprint through a door you edited, it launches anyone near the door away. When making a peanut butter edit, make sure you have a floor above your head or your jump will be too high. Edit a top 3 tile while standing against the wall with a ramp above your head to have a much better peek. You can make a wide edit if you're behind the cone and you'll get the first shot. If you make a 3 tile edit while someone is standing in the middle of the floor like this, you can shoot them without them seeing you at all. When being pushed, creating 2 boxes is a way to make space while setting up angles to punish over-aggression. If you hold your blueprints out, you're able to edit from further away. On keyboard, there's scroll wheel reset to instantly reset, and on controller, you can use the new setting, reset on release, to have 2 button resets. Carry big pots and medkits in solo tournaments so you can always heal to 200 HP. Learn to farm efficient materials instantly off spawn for a quick material advantage over your opponent. If you find yourself at a health disadvantage, create as much space in hard mats as possible to get max heals off. Rotate on high elevation in mid games to get easier beams on opponents, better awareness on your surroundings, and easier to scout rotates. Crouch and ADS to sneak up on opponents without them hearing you. If you notice your opponent popping a big pot or a medkit, you can cancel it before they get the full amount of heals to leave them scuttled on heals. You can use the launch pads on top of the mountains in the snow biome to rotate quickly, or just on unsuspecting opponents. Footsteps sound different on different structures. This is what it sounds like on wood, this is what it sounds like on brick, and this is what it sounds like on metal. Use this to gain additional information on your opponent's whereabouts. Snipers with the scope create a glare that makes it easier for your opponents to spot you. Take the scope off your sniper to trick people into peeking you thinking you have an AR out. Having no scope on your sniper means you can ADS on people from a bush without the glare revealing your location. If you get beamed in mid-game, create a 1x1 and hide behind it instead of inside it to get your opposing player off guard. Hide in the floor and cone in solos if you're in a protected area to conserve mats. Use the rifts under the loot island for easy rotates. Use the MP grenades to get gold from vending machines. With that gold, you can buy big pots and medkits from vending machines. When camping in mid-game, use natural cover like bushes or houses to avoid drawing attention to yourself. Free edits in team game mode can help you get easy eliminations. Turn on visual audio to gain extra information about your opponents and see audio cues that you can't actually hear. Grapple on the edge of objects to maintain your momentum. Use shockwaves in combination with flow barriers to go extra far. Slide after you grapple to maintain momentum. You can also do this with shockwaves. If you don't have a rotate ramp spine, you can slide while looking backwards and placing ramps. Gliding allows you to maintain momentum while shooting and reloading. You can spin in the air while gliding to evade shots. You can slide after gliding to maintain momentum. You can pop a flow barrier right before hitting a pad to go extra high. You can take fall after grind railing on lights inside POIs. You can use the grapple to cancel fall damage. You can jump into cars to cancel fall damage as well. You can fake pickaxe walls to retake them if they try to pre-fire. You can edit and reset to bait out their shot before going for your own. You can make a top 6 row edit from a box away behind a peanut butter. You can use the gold found inside the vault to add and remove attachments to your guns. The best way to get the bot is either by third-partying the person who tries to get it, or by making a bunch of boxes so you can't get jumped in on while killing it. Don't use the Grey Burst SMG because it doesn't have enough structure damage to break a wood wall in 2 bursts. The setting auto open doors on in case you accidentally edit a door is extremely useful while building. Performance mode on and graphics to low to have less input delay and more FPS. If you're on console, you can turn motion blur off and replace off to have better FPS. Hold to swap pickup makes inventory easier to access. Having subtitles on gives you delay. Having too many people on your friends list causes input delay. Having mantle activation on jump instead of hold forward is less likely to cause accidental mantles. Preferred item slots allows you to configure your inventory to your preference without having to sort it. While having a small HUD is more aesthetically pleasing, having a big one allows you to see the map easier and see your health out of your peripheral vision. You can turn your slide hold down in controller settings to slide easier on both controller and on keyboard and mouse. Turning on anonymous mode makes it so that teams can't see when you trade knocks and are rezzing. Having your view distance high allows you to see the textures on items from further away. You can use boost in the faster cars, but it goes through your fuel much faster. You can use aim duels to practice your aim. You can use Raider's mechanics training map to train your mechanics and beast control. Make sure you warm up before you play anything important so you can perform to the best of your ability. You can build on a slowed down movement speed to help build consistency before you move on to normal speed. A little bonus tip for building on slow speed is to focus on your crosshair placement. Once you can have extremely concise crosshair placement while building in slow speed, you can turn the speed back up to normal and still have extremely good crosshair placement. I know usually my motto is no long outros, but I just wanted to tell anyone that made it to the end of the video that I truly appreciate you. The support I've been getting on the videos recently is insane, and I couldn't be more grateful for every single one of you. If there's anything you want to see me cover in the future, be sure to leave a comment down below. If you've made it this far, dropping a like and sub would go a really long way. Sorry for the long outro this time, but I'll see you next time.